Yo, I am Romeo Kush, and this is the Kush Session. Tonight, I will be your motherfucking host, and I got two motherfucking guests tonight.
You don't hear your intro?
Yeah, I'm not supposed to talk through that.
I mean, you gonna start it up correctly? How long we been doing this?
Bro, he can talk in his own song, man.
I never
do what he gotta do. Hey, this is good shit.
Usually we didn't have the music playing when we started. This is a new thing. So
Look, take your upgrades. Take your upgrades. Damn, I put money in it.
We'll be right back after this break.
Bro, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, so now that we've done talked through,
I mean, you could have been done talk. It was after the. How you do beat? It's after the beat drop. What's wrong with them?
Come on, man. Intro's here.
Boy, he high as fuck.
No, sir. I only smoke
I'm
weed.
just fucking with you.
I do not.
I'm fucking.
Nothing else. Just in case anybody was wondering.
Very good. Very good.
Nobody's wondering.
No one's judging.
Nah, there's a lot of rappers that do a lot of shit, so people wonder. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna put it for the record. I don't do anything but weed.
Yo. Can you turn up a little bit in the volume in here?
You got control of it,
this
right?
one.
I don't know which number you are. Just make sure just control the one that you're closest to. Boom.
I'm two. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. It's good for
Boom.
you.
All right, so
okay,
yeah,
perfect.
this is the Kush session. We're getting started a little different. So tonight we got Coco.
Yeah, your
And he
boy
will
Coco,
explain
man.
why his name is Coco in a minute. And we got Mayan Culture. And he will also explain why his name is Mayan Culture in a minute. You know what I'm saying? These are my guests for tonight. And I might have a couple walkthroughs in and out, you know what I'm saying? You never know, because we actually have an event going on behind us. So that's why you hear the music in the background. But that shit cool, though. I'm a motherfucking rapper. You're supposed to hear music in the background.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how we gonna do today. And we gonna get it started right now with asking Coco, why the fuck you name yourself Coco?
Bro,
Because everybody thinking of one thing. I thought of the same thing y'all did, but guess what? It's not that, bitches.
Bro, you know, I come from like a tropical country and stuff. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. I just like the cocoa, man, so much. So
Like Cocoa Puffs?
yeah, bro, whatever's
Whatever's
that has-
cocoa.
Yeah.
Cocoa
like,
butter.
Bro, cocoa ice cream is
Cocoa
the
puffs.
best shit,
Son,
man.
cocoa butter.
Cocoa butter.
This is
Fresh
no
after a
one
good shower?
So
He know.
anything with coconut in it.
Bro, yeah,
He
eventually
know.
was that. And,
My man's know over there.
and the project was something like tropical, you know, because I come from Venezuela. I'm like a Spanish rapper. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna name myself Coco because sounds tropical, and I fucking love cocoa, man.
Now, you want me to tell you what everybody was thinking?
That you
Why,
mixed.
bro?
You know, you don't know what everybody was thinking
No.
when you say Coco?
No, bro.
Big thinking Coco like, I'm in love with the Coco.
Oh shit, man. That's all I lose.
I'm
like
not
a
even finna tell you
cookie.
much more. I'm gonna just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
That's cool, man. That's cool.
That's true.
So it's a what they call that shit, a double entendre, some shit like that.
Interesting, yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
Double meaning.
So yeah. And now we going ahead to Mayan Culture. If I'm not looking at you, bros, because I'm rolling my shit and I make sure my shit
Hey,
look
do
good.
your thing.
You know
Hey,
what
do
I'm
your
saying?
thing. You're all good. What's up, y'all? My name's Maya Culture. I'm actually in the middle of a rebrand. That's actually my new name. My previous name was MK Ultra. I was traveling around the U.S. With the circus for a while, and I started doing music with myself in a group called Visionville. We opened for Cassidy Larceny. I don't know if you know who he is.
Hold up.
What's up?
You're not just finna skip through the whole circus part. What did you?
But everybody stops.
Yeah,
it's weird telling
I wanna
employers that too. Imagine telling employer, you work for the
In
circus.
today's time.
In today's time, it
today's
might be
time.
different than back in
It'd
the
be
days.
different if it was the 80s.
Because back in the
Maybe, yeah.
days, it was a whole bunch of freaks.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
I
call
was
them freaks.
cool to be a
think,
part of the
I would think
circus.
there's still
Nah, I
freaks.
know.
There's still freaks out there.
What
No,
I'm
it
saying
was-
is,
but it was
back
cool
then,
then.
people used to say that shit like, "Oh, if you work in the circus, is because you're a freak and shit like
Yeah,
that."
man.
But honestly, when I was a jit, I was like, "Yo, like this shit would be dope as fuck." Like either the circus or the fair,
Yeah.
you know, with all the rides and shit. That
Yeah.
shit would be dope as fuck. Just setting up every day. Somewhere new.
Yeah.
You get to see new people all the time.
Our
You
circus
get to
wasn't
smack
like
new
fucking
bitches.
crazy.
It
every
wasn't like
fucking day.
rides. Like we had the elephants, we had the animals, we had a show, so people would pay
What?
tickets to
So
come
you
see
worked
like
with
a
the
whole
animals?
skit, like a show. Yeah. The
Okay.
I didn't work
On some
with them,
Tiger
but like
King
the animals
shit.
were there. They had they had tigers, they had lions, they had elephants.
Sweet.
Shout out to
Did you
Garden
whip
Brothers
the
Circus.
Did you whip the tigers, man?
They didn't whip the tigers. No, that's one thing that they say about circuses, that they abuse animals, but they don't. They don't. Like
Okay, man.
our dude has been with those elephants for like 40 years since he was like a jit. You know what I'm saying? And like those elephants are so smart. They always like let them run around free. They always make sure there's an open field for them. You know, so they make sure they have a little bit of their freedom, even though that some people think they should be in the wild and stuff like that. Sorry. And yeah. But yeah, you can catch me on you can catch me on Spotify, iTunes, Google Play Music, and soon
My
with
nigga.
newer music.
So now that we done got past the circus part,
Yeah.
let's get back to, you were saying you were running with a band, was it?
We were in a group called Visionville. A lot of us.
Did you
kind of-
all come from the circus?
No.
Oh,
No, we just knew each other, and some of them are still doing it. You know, there's my previous producer, Alone. Shout out to him for putting me on a lot of stuff. You know, we don't talk much anymore, but it is what it is. And his Spotify is lit. It's ALXNE, and you'll see his lo-fi type dark wave beats and songs. It's awesome. And I'm basically doing the same wave, so I hope y'all will appreciate it when y'all see it one day.
We'll talk behind the scenes. We'll talk behind.
What's up?
We'll talk with you. Yo, that's dope. That's dope. I actually got
Yeah.
a lot of questions for you.
Appreciate for having us here. Yeah,
So-
Coco looks awesome, man. I can't wait to rap with this.
Thank you, man.
Hey,
Thank you.
so
We about to go
Coco,
in.
Tell me, man.
how'd you? Okay, because I know you rap in Spanish, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Eso madre. Okay, let's go.
Oh, okay.
So-
hermano, okay.
So how does the music industry work in like Venezuela? How did you get started? Or did you wait till you got here to get started?
It's a good
Well, bro, the music in Venezuela, we have really cool musicians. I don't
Nah,
know.
but that's not what I'm asking about.
No, you're
I know
asking
about
about-
the
yeah.
Venezuelan culture. What I'm asking about is how did you come
Okay.
about going to a studio, come about doing all that networking? Because for people that don't know, in other countries it's not as easy as in the U.S. In the U.S., you go and buy yourself your equipment, do whatever the fuck you want. You feel me? Learn how to use it and get it. Most of the time is simple knowledge of how to use a computer. You feel me? And then you learn from there. But in other countries is a lot more difficult to get to a studio.
Yeah, I get
And
it, man.
I haven't been in Honduras in 16 years. So I don't know how I would have came about being an artist in Honduras.
Yeah.
I know how I did it here, but I know that everything here is 10 times easier than it is over there. So that's the question I'm asking you, because I
Okay.
know about the singers and all this. I know about the models, all this shit that come from Venezuela. Y'all got good shit. What
Okay.
I want to know is how these motherfuckers get started.
Okay, man, I'm gonna tell you, like, we first a special like appreciation for the people that support me over there. It's so hard to get in the studio, man. It's so hard because it's like a lot of the prices are too expensive, man, for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So you had to save up your money.
Yeah, man, you got to save up your money or try to have a friend that maybe he
To put
hopefully-
down, maybe put half and half or something.
Yeah, he got a mic or something like that. So, I was always in the music, man. My dad buy me like a cuatro. It's an instrument from Venezuela, like a ukulele. So I learned music. A little bit of theory, but it wasn't my thing. I like to like feel more the music, not like. I mean, hey, respect for the people that study music, man. That shit is hard as fuck. But I used to start like to feel in love with the music, So then I met some guys in the college, and they were doing like freestyling,
College boy. Okay.
Bro, college,
yeah.
man.
That's
They-
a good
they were
link
like-
up right there.
They were like freestyling, so I start to get in the vibe, man. You know, like, bro, this shit is easy because, you know, I got it from the things that I studied. You know, I got the tempo, the rhythms, the BPM and stuff. So I was getting the vibe, and I was like, bro, this shit is cool. So I started to listen a lot of music, like hip-hop cultures and stuff. And then I start to listen like lo-fi, R&B, like trap, and then, bro, I just fell in love with that shit, and I started to try to make beats. That was like something like bigger, you know? Something like, shit, I can make beats. But, bro, I can't like give a beat to somebody because it's like my shit, you know what I mean? Like I fell in love with my own beat, so
you're not doing it to make money off the beat. Well, not per se sell it. You're doing this
for me.
Yeah. But I think that's the best way to do it because the feeling that you put into the beat, you're gonna put into the lyrics, and the beat is gonna match the lyrics, and the lyrics are gonna match the beat, and it's just gonna be magic.
And you tend to take more time on yourself, and then on the music.
And I can't relate to that because I don't know how to make beats. Like, okay, I can't say it like that. I am slightly dyslexic, so whenever it comes down to like looking at a computer for long periods of time, I can't. So I just decide not to.
Yeah.
I just avoid
you were like,
it.
shit.
That makes
I
sense.
pay the next nigga to do it.
That's my job.
I always end up fucking up. You feel
I'm
me?
the computer guy.
Because I went and bought myself a fucking like the mics, the interface, everything. I got my own studio. I got my own camera. I could have been doing all this shit myself, and I tried it. But whenever it comes down to looking at that computer for a long period of time, I start seeing shit differently, and I fuck up shit. And it's weird. I had to find that out in myself because I've never been diagnosed. And it was little shit that even my wife started noticing when I would read shit. I would read like the D's and the B's backwards, or just
that's crazy.
Or
man.
even playing Monopoly. They would see a number on the dice, and I would see a completely different number. And then I would call out the number and be like, yeah, that's it. And they're all looking at me stupid. And I'm like, what? I seen it? Oh shit.
I seen it, bro.
And I'm
what
like,
the fuck?
Oh, that's
and
a G. That's a G.
And it fucks me up all the time. And it happens with lyrics. So I have to overcompensate. And I have to learn my own songs. Like I can record a song like this. But then as soon as I'm done recording it, like I fuck up the lyrics. So I have to memorize my own song in order for me to go to perform it. So I like a lot of the times it takes me a long time to drop a song, not just because I'm anticipating on people to get more hooked onto it, but I'm practicing the next song I can perform. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. So it works for your marketing.
Yeah,
you know
there was at one point where I had memorized my whole mixtape just to do like shows, because I was doing so many shows. I was doing like the whole mixtape like every week, because I would pick out different songs from the mixtape for
the
shows.
Oh, that's crazy.
That shit, it gets hard. And I know for you it gets hard to be able to speak and understand what I'm saying, given the fact that you've been
but I understand it, man.
It's dope because how did you learn English in Venezuela?
Bro, my mom, for some reason, she used to take me to a class every fucking Saturday at 8 a.m. Mama, I love you. Bro, that, I don't know. Right now, I hate it, but right now I love it, man, because I can just speak with everybody, man. So dope, man.
Hey. You see, for those who don't know, how long you been out here?
Bro, 1 year and a half, man. Yeah.
And you see how much English he's speaking. That's what the fuck I be talking about.
It's weird. Like,
when
I
you
get a lot
want
of controversy because, like, I look white, but I'm Honduran, just like him.
Wow, that's crazy.
I thought he was white.
Yeah. See, some people say Arabic, but then I hit him with the marhaba kifalak. Like, I speak Arabic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had Arabic friends, so, but I was just gonna say that earlier, like, you know, it's about how, like, people's, like, different types of learning, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody has a different way of, like, perceiving something, you know what I'm saying? There's kinesthetic learners who basically need to move around while they're learning, visual learners, you know, who just, they'll see it and just, like, make it happen, like, oh, I could do that, and they
That's
just
me.
do it, you know? Yeah, see, exactly. A lot of computer guys are like that, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I don't like that. That nigga just.
But I'm on your team, nigga.
I feel like I'm more of like
it's
an
okay.
auditory.
It's okay. Look,
be
I can't listen. I can have love for you and not like you. You see what I'm saying?
Look, but you using me though. You using the machine. You being smart.
We helping each other. You know what I'm saying?
I look at it as,
It's mutual. It's
Makes
mutual.
sense.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? I don't like using people. I'd rather pay it forward than have somebody just hand me something.
That's
you know
true,
what I'm
man.
saying?
That's true, man.
I want everybody to benefit.
And
at the same time.
and honestly, I appreciate everybody, the whole Mystic Martian family. I want to say that.
They
Shout
did
out
that.
to the
Shout
Mystic
out, yeah.
Martian
Shout
family
out, man.
because once I stepped my foot in through that door back in October, my career launched up like that. Like literally the business that I've been doing here alone.
What's
And we
up,
got
bro?
Creepwear in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Creepwear too, because he's another motherfucking big help in my motherfucking career. A lot of big connections and shit. We're about to turn his camera on too, so y'all can see him. He a little late to the motherfucking podcast, but you know what I'm saying? That's cool. That's cool.
Surprise guest,
Bet.
man.
Actually,
crazy.
well, surprise to y'all. He was supposed to be here.
He always appear.
So look, for y'all that are artists, this man has his own clothing company.
Yeah, he told me about
Oh, we got shirts.
Damn, bro.
Shirts.
Shirts, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can always come and cop a
You
shirt.
keeping that here? You
Y'all
want
can
to
always
put it on the wall?
Hit the
Want
stove
to put it on the wall?
on Palm Beach.
Oh, dope.
Yo.
What? That's
Yo.
awesome, man.
What's on the front? Gobos
Yeah.
Reloaded. Oh,
Yeah.
Look
Hey.
this dude, man. That's fire, bro. That's fire.
been hearing about Gobos Reloaded for a month straight. That's Kenny Boy and them. Kenny 3701
Well, shout out to him.
ENT podcast. That's also part of the EX3 network.
My first time meeting him, I was outside smoking a cigarette, and somebody asked him, like, yo, how did you do it? How did you get that clothing line? And his response, he's like, I just did it. I just did it.
Yeah, man. Just call
Bro,
up
listen.
some folks.
Listen, let me tell you something. The secret to doing anything you want to do is
Do
doing
it.
Exactly.
Like-
That's it. And
That's
like,
it.
you have
I
to,
tell
you
people-
have to respect that shit.
Exactly. Like I
gotta
tell
be at it,
people all
man.
the time,
Just
bro.
do it.
When you're
It's
doing
as,
it, though, be at it.
Yeah, Nike
Bro,
said it
man.
first.
Bro,
Exactly.
and put love in that
listen,
shit. Put love.
I tell people all the time this. It's like thinking about it when you wake up in the morning. You could wake up and stay in your bed, right? But as soon as you take that first step, you have to take the next. Because or not, you're going to stay still. You feel me? So it's just like that. Whenever you wake up in the morning and get to doing things, get to doing whatever
Even
you love.
when you ain't making that money.
Exactly. You
Facts.
just
Still need
keep
to be
on
making that
moving
next move.
forward.
For
You know
real.
what I'm saying? You just
Go get
keep
Bite
on
Squad. Go
moving
do
forward.
Uber Eats.
You gonna start making
And
money.
that kind of
soon.
explains why I'm late. Because I was working.
He was working.
Yeah, bitch.
I ain't just late to be late. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just like to give
Get that
people a hard
bag.
time because I'm an asshole.
Facts. Facts.
I will.
Yo, I wish you could add that ting in there whenever I
can do
smell
that.
it. Ting. I'm an asshole.
That's cool.
So who we got over there, man? Who I missed?
So look, let me introduce you. This is my man Coco, straight from Venezuela. He's been here for about a year and a half, but he speaks more English than most people that have been here for tens of years. I don't know if that's an
Man,
actual
I really
phrase that you say
appreciate
tens of years.
Tens of thousands of years.
Well, thousands. No, I said tens of years because they've been like 10, 15 years, you know what I'm saying? But, and we got Mayan culture right here. I don't know how long he's been here, but he's from Honduras, and that's what actually caught my attention.
Okay.
When I heard the
Mixed culture. That's what's up.
Yeah,
on Monday,
Nationwide.
when I heard you
Like
call
all
out his
state.
name. Yeah, I heard him call out his name. He was like Mayan culture. I was like, Mayan culture? That nigga got to be Central American.
Yeah,
And
you see?
so- and
Exactly.
I was like,
Culture,
because
yeah.
My previous
I
name
do a
was
lot of
MK
research.
Ultra, and people don't really know what about MK Ultra. You know what I'm saying?
and what
Like,
is MK Ultra?
MK Ultra is like back in the 50s. The CIA used to have this project called Project MK Ultra.
Oh,
which
I
they-
thought you was talking about something else.
Nah, they
It's
used to
that
use like
LSD
psychedelic
shit,
drugs.
acid and all that
Oh,
shit.
Yeah, that's what
yeah,
it is.
I
They
got
I
tried
thought
to
you was
mind
talking
control.
about
It was
something
mind
else.
control. That's all it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
acid do
For the people
mind
that don't
control
know.
your mind.
Because they didn't really
Stuff you
understand
ain't
the
supposed
drug
to be
that well.
And I don't know that. I'm just saying.
Yeah. But then I was just like, who is MK Ultra? People aren't just gonna know. I needed something with more culture, so AKA Mayan culture. That's what I care. It's who I
Okay,
am.
bet.
It just explains more of who I am. I'm gonna have some Spanish in my songs. Like I'm gonna mix it
That
up.
what's up. That's
cool.
Okay,
man.
so
That's cool, man.
so when did you get started?
I understand.
In
Spanish,
music.
uno, dos,
I've been
tres,
doing this since
cuatro.
8th grade.
Since
Cinco.
8th grade.
So,
Everybody's
but I didn't
been
sta-
like-
I didn't start,
what I'm
getting
saying.
like,
I got it right,
noticed
though.
until like probably about 3 years ago when I had my last album, Microwave Society, with my producer Alone. And honestly, after that, we got like 10,000 streams on Spotify, or 20,000. And we just kept blowing up. We got DistroKid to help market. But the thing about with DistroKid, it's all about marketing. Like online marketing is like the biggest thing. And I like to tell that to other artists that I meet, you know, like.
Don't give them all the sauce, though.
Nah, you can't.
They need to find that on their own.
You can't give them all the links and everything. You just be like, look, you just got to find it. Look, do your research.
Yeah, man.
Go online.
Yeah, man.
You know,
that's
because listen, I fucked up a lot of times, and I tried to tell people what to do. And
you're wasting your breath.
They ended up taking it the wrong way. They just think that you're showing off and all this shit. So I just, you know what?
The thing is with
fuck
people,
it. You're
a lot
not
of people
getting
are
the sauce no more.
I like to say
man,
people are
that's crazy.
assholes because people will keep asking for advice, but they'll never take it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I do is, I don't tell you what to do. You know what I do? I tell you what I would do. If you choose to listen to what I would do and choose to do some similar to what I would do, that's enough right there.
Yeah, and the key is not using too many words. You know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's enough right there, because even with doing a little of what you see me do, you'll see the progression.
Facts.
And maybe you might get a quiz and say, Creep, what else went down after this part? And I'm going to be right there willing to help you and say, oh, well, this is what it was.
Facts.
You know it
And
is,
that's what no charge intended. I'm not charging you for this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? This is something I'm giving to the community. Yeah. So you better
Well,
soak
you can give
it up.
all the knowledge all you want to, but nobody want to work for it. Because there is
that's
level of work.
Exactly. And like I said, remember, I would say what I would do. Once you start to do something similar to what I would do, you're working. That's called work, because you had to get to at least that point to get to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, at that point where you are, and then
so that tells me right there, you're working.
Yeah.
So I'll be more willing to give you more of the steps that I would do, because maybe you don't want me to say what you should do.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
And I don't got to say that what you should do. I'm just keep saying, well, this is what I would do.
It's a suggestion.
Yeah, this is what I would do. So you would never think that I'm trying to control your life or control your steps.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's this current producer here. His name's Tim Burton. He comes here sometimes. I don't know if you guys know.
Yeah.
Basically, like, his best way of teaching, like, you know, some of the artists that come through that say, hey, I want to produce this and that. This is what he does to me, right? He'll leave me in the room and just, like, go to take a nap. You got this. You know, the best way to learn is by yourself. You know what I'm saying? You do the research.
By
You
yourself,
got the stuff.
I tried that shit.
It's right there.
I
in front of
fucked
you.
it up. I tried that shit.
By yourself can only get you this far, right?
Thus
But-
far, I get.
No,
yeah.
no, it's this far.
This
'cause
far?
This far is where you're at now.
That's
if
true.
you're by yourself.
Yeah.
So thus, it ain't got nothing to do with this. It's the now.
Yeah.
So by yourself, get you this far. Do you want to be this far? Or do you want to be farther?
Exactly. Yeah.
So you want to be farther, you got to clamp on to others around and build a team.
Establish
to
connections.
grow.
But that's the
Yeah.
thing. You gotta
So
know.
ain't no by yourself.
You gotta know.
Don't think
who.
ever, man, I can do it by myself. No,
That makes
I
sense,
can
too.
do my part of my team
Mhm.
for myself.
Yeah.
I didn't say by the, for myself.
Yeah.
I can do my part for my team for myself.
Yep.
Same.
Say less.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That makes sense.
I do agree with some of the approach that Tim Burton is doing, but I'm now speaking truth. You're sitting in the speaking truth of what has been built just with myself. Linked up with this man, and he came along, then Mike came along. There was so many people.
You did this by yourself.
No. I
no.
would never say that.
Oh,
You-
no.
oh, yeah,
I
yeah.
can never say that.
We got
That-
started
he's
it
the
up.
exact
Yeah,
got somebody on the
he's
ones
showing.
and the twos and
I
the threes.
started it up.
Yeah.
I started it up,
For itself.
and then I linked up with this guy.
Why'd you start
and
it
then
up?
Huh?
Why did you start it
Because
up?
I wanted the community.
Why?
I wanted the
I guess at
community.
the end of the day, I am
You say
still,
I.
like, connected
I.
to
Why?
it. So you're right. You're right.
Well, of course, yeah,
For
I did it
yourself.
for
I
myself.
was
Yeah.
just saying,
Yes, yeah,
I
I'm
was
just
saying,
saying.
yeah,
But-
but
but
pertaining
I
to
feel-
knowledge.
Yes.
But I have
pertaining
a
to get
certain
establishing
spot
knowledge.
that nobody wants,
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
which is the
Yeah.
director. Nobody wants that.
That's part of the team.
I actually do
That's
want
part
it,
of
but
the
it's
Man,
spot of the
shut
team.
up.
just
You want to be an
can't-
artist?
No,
Is that-
listen,
That's part
listen.
of the
This is
team
the
where
thing
you
about
fits
me.
in to where you can say, hey, ain't got to worry about the technical part. I can just do this and I'll see
Exactly.
the guy
I am an overachiever, so
and it'll,
I
and
like
it'll
to,
get done.
I want
You know what I
in
mean?
my life to do everything,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to learn everything. But I
Yeah,
know
exactly.
that I have to take my time and learn everything one by one. Because if I do everything all at once, I'm gonna be good at everything and not good at not the best at
Yeah,
anything.
you have to stick with one thing for the
Yeah,
time being
exactly.
until you master it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna
And
tell
up
y'all
in-
what that's
and when
called.
it's-
That's
when
called
you
a
get
jack of
success
all
from that,
trades,
you
a
can move
master
on.
of none.
Mm-hmm.
Jack of all trades, but you're a master of none. I'd rather be the master of one
I ran
or two.
into too many people
You
like
know what
that.
I'm saying? And be
Yeah,
the jack
man.
of all
That
trades.
shit is like that,
because that one can make so much more money being focused and zeroed down and way more quicker than you picking up pieces of paper, bits and bits is when you can go that one and collect the whole.
At least when you start like in your musical career, and for example, you're maybe an artist, bro, you're gonna get along with a lot of producers because you are doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you are
yeah.
focused on your career, so the life is gonna walk with you and put you some people that they are gonna help you, man. You do it by yourself. That's true, but you need people to grow too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
these
would say
people
establish
are
your knowledge.
Yeah.
Get your knowledge
Yeah.
so you're not coming in the booth like, oh yeah, I want, with the basic.
Let me
like,
tell you something about a lot of artists, and this is
just
what
get the
I
basic
say.
knowledge.
A lot of artists do this, and you got to do this. Like, you have to find the producer that fits you.
Yeah.
That's
Not
why
everybody knows your
yeah,
sound.
Yeah, because it might be a fire producer, but he might just not be for you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep,
so
exactly.
it'll never clash how you want to clash. So you don't get into situations that you're gonna have to struggle to get the type of pull that you want.
Mm-hmm.
So, bam, you can visit the producer, see what they're all about. Fine, it's just like shopping for your house, different furniture. You like this furniture, you want this furniture. You're gonna pick the furniture you like. All of them do the same. Let you sit down, lay, put this cup on it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Makes
It's
sense?
like that.
You got a
It's
point.
like that.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah,
you
I mean,
definitely
you
have a
want to
point.
shop producers. I don't care if it's your best friend or homeboy. Still have him and still shop producers, because now you might meet these producers that can actually help him to where they can
Yeah.
co-produce a album together, let him be front man and still let him get producing rights.
Yeah.
Hey, he shouldn't have no problem because you just put him on some money they never had.
Exactly.
And that puts the team further and adds on to the team.
Facts, which we have 8 camera people here.
You get
I'm
what
not the
saying?
only camera person.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
So if I need a video done, we got 8 people to shop through.
That's good to know.
That's cool,
good to
man.
know.
That's cool.
And you're a producer?
Same,
No. I'm a videographer.
Videographer?
You're a technician.
same with me.
What's up, Elizabeth?
I do.
Hey.
We got somebody in our park. That's all right. She fine though. Come here. Yeah, come right on back. Let's
So
let
look-
them see who in our park.
So look, it's the same thing with me. Like when I got started, I didn't know anything about the music industry.
Yeah.
Like
same way
I
anybody
took
starts.
a 5-year like gap from when I dropped out of school to when I started music, which really fucked me over. But I didn't know.
Come here. Come here. Let's let the camera see who interrupting our podcast. This is. Yeah, come on. Come on. Duck
podcast.
down, duck down. This is. Your name
Tell who you are.
Slim Shady. My name is Slim Shady. My name is what? Who? Slim Shady.
Slim Shady.
All right. We just want to let y'all know who interrupting our podcast.
So, like I was saying, I didn't know much about the music industry. Once I did find out that I could do this shit on
be
my,
back.
at my
Terminator
house
will be back.
and all this shit, bitch, I was taking off. You feel me? But I had to. At first, I was paying a studio $50 to record for an hour, and then I
Yeah.
said, "Fuck that shit.
Fuck that, yeah.
I'm gonna go find me
That
someone
shit,
else."
man.
And I found someone else that would do it for free and have better quality than that studio, because they were actually putting,
Yeah.
like,
Bro.
they actually wanted to mix
It's
my
cool
shit.
when that
You
producer
can lead a
believes in
lot of
you.
you can
Exactly.
lead a lot of make your own shit, man. You can
And
mix
Now,
your
listen,
songs.
this is what another thing out of the game that artists are missing. Just because you think you found someone, right, and you was already dealing with someone, don't be afraid to bring that person together, because at least he might keep it real to see if he's just trying to pull your leg. You know what I'm saying? He can, because he's a
Yep.
producer too. So he know all the tricks and trade. At least he can look over the agreement and see if A, I can match the agreement and I can change my ways, or B, let me watch over you to make sure everything good and y'all keep good blood.
Yeah.
Because
Yep.
then that means later on down the line you still can work together.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of artists get with one dude and like, man, fuck him. Man, I don't need him. No, it ain't about that. You might not need him right now, but you can use it
Yeah.
later on.
You
Well,
can-
hold on.
Yeah.
That's why you don't burn
Let me,
bridges.
let me push back on that one.
Push
That-
back.
I do agree with you to a certain degree, but if you can make sure you keep your leverage up, just like at a point, there was a point between me and him, his leverage wasn't as high as mine was, and he proved himself later on down the road, and then boom, it just pulled this back up here. if you can always make sure your stock is high, I'll never have to worry about pushing you out anywhere.
Yeah, I know that. Yo, no, but
that's part of you.
No, but this is
you got to keep up your end of the bargain.
Yeah.
Just the same as I'm keeping up my star power of the bargain.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna be the artist, I'm gonna be the A&R. I'm gonna make sure my portion is just as good as yours. If it's not,
That's true, man.
you need to find another person, and vice versa.
Yeah.
If you ain't,
exactly.
I need
Yo.
to find
It's not
somebody
going to
else.
work.
Now,
It's
that's,
not going to
now
work.
that's exactly back what I was talking about going meeting different producers.
Yeah.
Because if you was doing like you saying, okay, you at the party, it might be him.
Mhm.
So when he go to that producer, this producer might say, man, you might need to change this, and he might do it and let you hear it, and you be like, that's what I was talking about. Now he
Yeah,
can come
man.
and y'all can finish y'all record.
Exactly.
Now he done heard from another person
Exactly.
that
There's
you
nothing
couldn't
wrong
tell
with
him
putting
the right
producers
way.
together.
You get what I'm saying?
Nope.
True.
Something like it goes back to what I was saying about what I would do. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now the other producer told him, and he come back and tell you that, you be like, well, that's what I was trying to tell you, but I probably didn't say it right. But let's go and do the track again. You do like what he just told you to do.
Exactly.
Putting creative minds together.
Yeah.
That's all.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and actually, now that reminds me, I've been having this issue with a lot of artists. A lot of artists, they will find a manager, or I guess someone that labeled themselves a manager,
Manage yourself.
and then hold on, listen. You can't just say that without giving reasoning.
Yeah.
Listen. So a lot of people think that a manager is the person that's supposed to invest money in you, that's supposed to tell you what to do with your career and put you on the right path and all this shit. Listen, a manager is a glorified name for a motherfucking assistant. That nigga is supposed to write out your schedule and tell you how much money you getting from each one of these places. He not even supposed to be booking these places. You're supposed to get a fucking booking agent or a booking agency to do that. And then your booking agency gets in contact with your manager, and your manager then schedules your fucking shows.
But listen,
Your
you talking about when you got money. It does go
No,
down.
hold on, listen. Just because someone calls themselves your manager doesn't mean they get to control your career.
Facts.
You
That's true, man.
are the boss, not your manager. Now, if he's putting money in your pocket, that's different. He's an investor, so he can put input in what you do. But at the end of the day, you know what moves are going to be best for you.
But that goes hand in hand. You have to be willing to work with your manager, because if you steady trying to do what you do and want him to manage you, it ain't going nowhere. Don't think it's his
Talk
fault.
about it, compromise,
You get what I'm
discuss
saying?
business,
Listen,
be
but
professional about
just
it.
because, okay, I'm your manager, I'm just doing everything you tell me to do, but we ain't going nowhere. Whose fault is it? It's not the manager's fault. But if we're colliding, going in cahoots and brainstorming together, and we actually building and
But
we're
that's
being
the thing.
successful, you get what I'm saying?
Like I
Yep.
was saying,
Yep.
You know what I mean?
that whatever you do with your career is not up to your manager to blow you up.
Yeah, it's not up
Your
to him.
manager is, like I said, is an assistant. He's supposed to help you with the things you don't have time to do. But everything else, it always comes down to you, your image, how you expose yourself, how you put yourself out there,
But also-
when you put yourself out there, how often you put yourself out there. It's all up to you. It's
Now,
not up to your
correct me if I'm wrong.
manager to take care of any of that stuff or tell you
Or
what
if you have
thing
a
is.
community manager or something like
Yeah.
that can help you with
Now,
the networking
you gotta
and the
understand
social
this.
media.
Your manager
can-
and assistant are the same. Most assistants handle all the books, handle everything, right? So before it's really signed off, what they do, they go to the boss and say, "Listen, this is what I did. This is what I did. Do you agree?" See what I'm saying? Now, that's the manager putting extra shows in there to where you really ain't controlling it, but you glad that he got them extra shows or whatnot. You know what I mean? And you be like, "Yeah, I agree." So now I can go, and now the manager can go and make these contracts a legit deal because he done got to draw up the proposal. That ain't got nothing to do with you.
But that's
You see
the
what I'm
thing.
saying?
You can't just do shit blind. Look,
No, not
y'all
bl-
can
not
see it.
blind, but it's a proposal. So that means you
Yes.
want to talk to these people
Yeah.
before you solicit and say yes.
Yeah.
I'm
You
agreeing
know what I mean?
with you. That's what I'm
You
saying.
get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's
I-
what you want out of a
exactly.
manager per se.
Yeah.
You know,
I
it's just-
personally,
Like I
Yeah.
said,
I
you
personally
gotta
just
know.
wouldn't want one because
you,
like I feel like I'm able to speak for myself. But at the end of the day, I
but
wouldn't
that's
mind
the
maybe
thing.
having like a hype man or something like
a
that.
manager is not supposed to speak for you, unless you
Yeah,
don't
I would
have
love to speak for
time
myself.
to.
Exactly.
But that's
Yeah,
the
you
thing.
gotta
I met a lot of
speak.
people
That's the
that
thing.
they try
They're
to
only supposed to
over-glorify
be there.
control shit, you know?
Exactly. They're only supposed to be there when you don't have time to do the things.
Yeah, that's
That's what a manager does. They manage your time. You are the boss of what you do. You're the one that pays them. They don't
That's why-
pay you.
that's why
Like I
artists
said,
all- that's why a lot of
if
artists
it's
all the time go to jail, right? Because their manager ain't controlling them. Right?
True.
If their manager was controlling them, they wouldn't be in jail.
Sometimes
They wouldn't
need
be
it.
around the people they're around.
But that's
Think
the
about
thing. When the managers do control them, they
But-
end up stealing all their money because the people ain't looking at it.
Well-
Look at everybody that had a manager and got a major label deal and got fucked over. Why? Because they let their manager do the talking, do the reading, do all that shit that they were supposed to be doing. I can name countless people. Fucking Uzi.
Hobson.
Fucking what's his name? Rich Homie Quan. Fucking anybody in the motherfucking industry that has gotten a deal before fucking
My thing
2015.
is, and I'm agreeing with him, but this is one thing I always wonder. Do y'all think them people would be where they would be without the managers now?
Bro,
Yes,
listen,
they had the
listen,
talent.
listen,
Yes,
bro.
they would
It's
have been.
about getting seen in
Bro,
the right
but
spots,
you need
know what I'm saying?
somebody
They
that help you
would if-
network,
as
man.
the
What
same
do you
way
think
that
on
that
that?
person.
What's
Let
your
me tell you
take on
something.
Bro, there are
Let me tell you
people.
Listen, if
50-50.
50-50,
Because some people's drive is so hungry
Yeah.
that they'll go surpass the manager. And then there's certain managers that believe in their artists so much,
and that's
they'll
what
get them to that.
I'm glad
Yeah.
you said that
It
because
depends on the situation.
I think that's what happens. Like a manager grab you when you're at your lowest. So now, once you get to the tip top, you surpass.
But you
what-
also got to watch out for the Genki ones, too.
I know, but listen,
But-
like you said, surpass what you was worth. Now you getting all saying like your manager cheated you, but the contract is what it is. He didn't expect you to blow it so fast. He wanted you to blow it fast, but he ain't doing you wrong. He can't.
He is doing you wrong
your
if the-
contract
if the
because you blew up
contract-
that
hey,
hot like that.
Listen,
You get what I'm saying?
the
Yeah.
contract
So a
is
lot of
not
that get
supposed to be
misconstrued.
fucked up from the beginning, though.
No.
No,
folks.
see,
What if
you,
you
I
don't
can't
blow?
give you
Yeah,
a
but you have to
what
rate
if
it
you don't
before.
blow?
You
Exactly.
have
That's
to
what the
rate it
fuck I'm
before.
saying.
I
You
mean-
can't just
you
just
can talk-
because somebody's stupid doesn't mean that they deserve to get fucked over.
No, it ain't about
so
that.
you feel me?
It ain't about that.
What you're
You see
saying
what I'm
is
saying?
that
Hold on,
no.
what-
What you're saying is that a manager is allowed to fuck you over the first few years of your
No,
career,
no.
and then
No,
you
of
can't.
course
No, that's
not.
not what he's saying.
Of course not.
You just he just said the
I didn't get
contract
that
is
from
fucked
that.
up. You
Think
can't
of
fix
it.
the
Think of it.
contract.
Think-
You just said
Listen.
the
No, I
contract is fucked up. You can't fix
it's
the
not
contract.
fucked up.
If the
Where
contract
was
is
it fucked
fucked
up
up,
at?
you just said
Did I
that.
No,
say what's fucked up?
No.
Contract that I spoke of.
Hold
did it
on.
sound fucked up?
Because he said it. He just said
He
it
doesn't
wrong.
sound that
What-
fucked
Let's
up.
rewind.
Hold on.
I'm
Hold on.
dyslexic,
Can
so
you
I might have heard it
rewind?
wrong. So rewind.
Hold on. So what he's
He
saying
makes the
is
B's and the D's.
the contract has some type of leverage where he'll benefit over you. That's not a fucked up contract because if you don't blow, then he still get what he getting out of it because technically he's giving you a loan. This is almost like a normal loan.
But that's,
If I'm
that's
giving
for
you,
an investor, though, that's not someone that
but
you're
listen.
paying.
but
a
if
Now,
he's
manager,
still
you're
with the
putting
paying.
in,
contract. Before,
but it's
listen.
still if he's still putting in work, that is still investment. Whether you getting cash or
No,
not.
if you paying for him, it is not an investment. That's what I'm saying.
That's what a contract income is at.
But he's
exactly.
still-
If he's putting money
say
in your
Shook-
hands,
let's say
it's
Shook
different
signed you right
than
now.
a person that you
Yeah,
hire
Shook not-
as
That's
your
the only
manager.
manager I
1
should
million, right?
have.
Now
Because
you
if you
blow
got a
a
manager
is
that's
not
not
an
getting
investor.
Takashi.
An investor
But you
could
still
be
got- you
silent. He
still-
could just give
Hold
you
on,
money
you
and
got
let you do what you
15
want.
for like
Hold
3
on, you got
years.
15 conversations going on.
You still got to do them 3 years at that contract.
Pull one.
You're right.
Huh?
We'll restart.
Listen, bro, but there are like people that believe in you as an artist and they help you, bro. They fucking help you until
Yes.
the end, like
But
Nicky
that
Jam,
is
bro.
an investor.
No. It's not an investor. Somebody without money, bro, that just help you. Bro, there are people
Yeah,
like
but
that.
Everybody
You
gotta
said
be
it like
different.
Nicky Jam. You
it
made an
ain't-
example.
It ain't out there like
Alright,
that, but
hold on,
it's
give me a
few.
second.
It's few.
Give me a second.
Then that's not
You-
an
you
investor.
gave me
That's-
an example.
That's him.
Yeah.
He's
Let
that
me
person.
Let me give you an
I said-
example.
I said it. I said
He's
a
not
few
my
out
manager
there.
though.
I
Hold on.
said there's a few
He's
out
just
there.
putting his money in.
I never denied it.
Believes in the dream. That's it.
That's not a manager. He's just helping me out.
Yeah.
Because it's a benefit that helps him too.
And he got a scary mask on too.
But here's the crazy part. Here's the part to it. If I quit, he'll get mad. I got a whole team of people that's gonna come from my ass.
So you trying to tell me?
Exactly.
Hold on.
I can't stop.
So you trying to tell me, right?
Mm-hmm.
That he ain't already mad?
No, he's not
Look
mad
at them
now.
teeth. What
No.
the?
This nigga. He's not mad now. No, but
look like
We
if
just
I was
joking,
to
y'all.
stop,
That's a face mask, y'all.
if
Cool,
I was
y'all.
to stop at any point in time,
Yeah. He
that
got
is
his back.
stop.
Yeah,
that is part of his
can't stop,
investment,
bro. You
and
can't stop.
and he should want to get more benefit and take the
But
team
you
and
just
take
took
everything
it to a
else.
That's
whole
facts.
different
He's
thing.
gonna
You're
do- he gonna
talking
step
about
in
a
and do what he
person
need
that
to do.
gives you an investment with a contract. That is different than a manager. What I am talking about is one of them people that come up to you and they're like, yo, you're talented as fuck, I want to manage you. And then they start telling you what to do with your career. That's different than a person that says, listen, I want to invest my money into this and we're going to do this.
Then that tells you you don't need a manager, you need an investor.
Exactly. That is the exact fucking point I was trying to make.
But you can still have a bad investor though.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, investor.
Yes, you can.
With the investor,
what he's really trying to say is watch what the fuck you doing. Read every piece of paper that you got.
And don't just let anybody do it. Don't just let anybody do that.
Exactly.
Again, I'm not
know who you're talking to.
I'm not speaking on the contract that he's speaking on. All I'm saying is, and this is what I'm saying. If you sign a contract to whoever it is, right, you got expectations to make what the contract is for 3 years. Which you're going to get a 3-year contract, right? Say you get 3-year contract, 3 albums.
If you don't meet the goal within the first year, you're done.
No, listen. Look, listen. 3-year contract, 3 albums. The first album, blow. You still got 2 more years under that same contract, whether them album blow or not. You get what I'm saying? This is your contract. Now, after that 3rd year, this is when, like the NFL, you get the bigger contract.
Yep.
You can't say I beat you out of all that money you made this much off this album. No, you were signed to the contract. Yeah. How am I the bad guy? You blow good. That's what we like. So you got to do 3 more blows, and hopefully on this 4th blow, you finna get a mega deal.
Yes. He just mentioned that, so read your fucking contract. Because me, when I got my first contract, I read that bitch. And guess what?
Most people.
Guess what? They ain't fucked me over, bitch. I got 80% of my shit and my masters. Can't nobody fuck with me.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody fuck with
me.
me.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You right.
I ain't getting no advance. I ain't getting no advance, so I ain't got to pay no money back. But guess what? Can't nobody fuck with me. Because when that song blow, I'm getting 80% of that shit. All they can do is motherfucking distribute that shit.
Contract, if you say,
nigga, I read my contract. I know what the fuck is in my contract. That's why I said you got to negotiate your shit.
You want to have their percentage. You want to have an option on the end, basically.
Yep.
You want to have an option.
Read your
And
contract.
I ain't talking about on the 3rd year. You want to have an option on the 1st year because this 1st year is really going to determine how you do, because if you ain't really doing numbers anyways, he going to drop you in that second. He might not want to go 3 anyways. So make your manager feel comfortable and say, hey, we'll do a 3, but a 1 option. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's simple.
Hey, you're trying to get more always, not just sign, you know,
just,
get
yourself a booking manager. I mean,
and
a
if you don't like
agent.
the deal before you get in there, send that shit back and be like, hey, reconstruct that shit.
Either negotiate, or if he doesn't want to negotiate, just turn down the deal. There's no point in being in a bad deal because you're gonna end up regretting it anyways.
If 50 pages
you're
come
that
in,
talented
read all
that
50
he wanted
pages.
you, somebody else gonna want you too, and they gonna give you a good deal.
If 50 pages come in, read all 50 pages.
Read all 50 pages.
Don't scam through it, because you're going to scam through the part that say
I'm not signing any
bound.
deal. The only thing you can get me on is a distribution. That's about it.
Exactly.
I know how to do everything.
That's the deal that I got right now. Is the distribution.
I know I do everything myself.
Exactly.
So
I'm up for signing. Anybody want to come sign me? You know, I'm out here. Creep Well Clothing. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro.
First Creep Instagram. Flat out.
It's a pleasure being here, guys. You guys are pretty cool.
I actually forgot what the fuck we were talking about. I just had a brain fart, bro.
Next.
Talking about managers.
Next.
Bad deals. Bad investments.
So look, I got a new pool party coming out.
Oh,
that's
wow.
Yeah.
I'm throwing a pool party, you know.
And we have the bathing suit contest. You already know.
I didn't even know about the bathing suit contest, but I guess he's got the prize
you
for
already
that.
know. Sponsored Creep
You
Well
feel me?
Clothing.
Hey, that's gonna be July 25th. Y'all make sure y'all hit me up to be on the list. Because if you're not on the list, you're not getting in. You know, we still in quarantine. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just.
Or don't dress at all.
And
it don't matter.
I got motherfucking
and I do mean no dress at all.
Shit's called that take your temperature.
What?
The shit that take your temperature. A thermometer.
Oh,
yeah.
so
I got the
you
gauge.
I got the
I got the car
touchless
gauge. I can check you from the street.
Exactly.
With the red dot.
The touchless motherfucker just.
Oh shit, we got a hot one coming up. Oh, you too hot. You too hot, girl. I ain't talking about your temperature. Get in.
Hey. But yeah, hit me up for that list. You feel me? You'll get the Addy once you get on the list. And don't be disappointed if you don't get on the list. Because it's only a limited amount of people that I can have through. You know what I'm saying?
Facebook,
I can't have that bitch packed up with 300 people. So there's
just in
a
case
list.
you can't get to
If you get
Romeo
to the
Kush.
list on time, you might be able to get in that bitch. If not, you're going to have to wait for the next one. You feel me? So get at me on the gram, you know what I'm saying? And I'll put y'all on that damn
And you
list.
better come fast, Code. It is a
And I
cutoff point.
got a couple artists performing. I got Booming Bands. That's an artist from Cincinnati. I've seen him perform a couple times.
Man.
That nigga lit as fuck.
It's cool, man.
And I got Saved. That's a local artist from here, from Fort Myers, and he doing his thing. I seen him perform a couple times. He pretty lit. And he I think he came second in one of the competitions in Miami, one of the biggest competitions in Miami. He came second. He did his thing.
Oh, they pushed back Miami Live again.
Yeah, Miami and them done closed down.
Man, fuck Miami Live.
We live, yeah.
We live.
And they be acting like you gonna blow up off of that shit. Oh, come pay this much to do this.
I've never been. I just heard. I heard Miami,
either,
and
man.
somebody told me to do it. So I was like, you know what? Let me check it out. I
Yeah,
came
but
from
they always
Houston,
charging.
so
They always charging like a huge amount of money for like
they didn't
a
charge me
small ass
anything.
crowd. Now they might be doing it for free, but whenever they offered me that shit, they've been offering me that shit for like 2 years now.
Oh wow.
They're like, I always get it in my email from the first time I signed up, and I was like, man, I'm not paying that fucking price. And I'm glad I ain't paid, because like I make money off my shit now. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
You don't waste
I stuck
money,
to
man.
my
You don't waste
grind though.
money on
I
that
stuck
shit.
to my grind though. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't just overnight I say, oh, I'm finna charge a bit. Nah, bitch. Whenever I say I can fill up your motherfucking club, I can fill up your motherfucking club. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, I get paid for the people that come and see me.
Yeah.
You feel me?
You have great stage presence, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I actually get that a lot, and I love that. Like people, I may seem cocky, but like,
into it. Everybody's just like vibing.
bro,
to it.
it hits right now.
You know what you're saying, man.
That's what the
know
fuck I
you're
be
saying, yeah.
like. That's what the fuck I do this shit for, because I be getting on that stage, and when I hear that, like, being in the middle of everybody screaming is different than being in the crowd. Whenever you're in the crowd, you hear everybody screaming, like you hear yourself more.
Yeah, it's because
but
you're
whenever
like
you're
catching
quiet
the vibes.
and you just feel all the vibrations from all them voices just screaming the same shit.
Yeah,
you was
but
just
you are at the
saying,
same
bro.
time you are
That
like
shit is-
sending those vibes too, so they send it back.
Exactly.
It's like
And
a feedback
shit
of
is-
vibes, man. That's
it's an
crazy
amazing
shit. That's
feeling.
crazy shit.
I never want to live without it. You know, I wish I could be on stage like 4 or 5 times a day, every single day. If I could get booked like that, like right now, if
It's
the
coming.
corona
Don't worry, it's
wasn't
coming.
like that, listen.
There's a
The
lot
way
of
I
stages out
started
there to get on,
2020,
too.
the way I started
We're gonna
2020,
do a,
if Corona hadn't came, right now I would
a
be
tour.
doing
We got a
probably
tour coming up.
like
Got a tour?
Yeah, we said
Three,
Romeo Kush got a
probably
tour
4
coming up.
shows a
That's
week.
fine.
Bro, I had
man.
that,
Cool.
bro. I was Tampa, Miami,
The
Fort
corona kind of
Myers,
slowed the tour
fucking
down, but
Fort Lauderdale.
It just giving us more time to
fucking,
map it out. You know what I mean?
Honestly, Corona is like the best time
Tallahassee.
for artists to just
Yeah.
Whole bunch of
That's
people.
what we're doing. We are planning,
Meditation.
plotting,
And Jacksonville.
mapping it out. You know what I mean?
You know
So,
what I'm saying? I
y'all
was
stay
all up and
tuned.
down Florida.
We're gonna be in y'all city. You know what I'm saying? City's gonna be announced as we go. So y'all make sure y'all watch out for us, Romeo
Nigga
Kush.
announcing
We're
a
gonna-
motherfucking tour. I don't
We'll talk
I'm
about it,
hey, as soon as the Rona's over, I'm finna come through. I'm finna come through.
Yeah, I told him.
You think he playing?
told
I'm
him.
dead ass serious.
I told him.
Listen, soon as
I
this
ain't gonna tell him the
Rona shit is
locations yet,
over,
because we
finna-
want to make sure the coast
I'm
is clear. We
taking
want to
off.
go know
I'm
what's
ta-
dangerous.
It's
You know
a
what I
whole
mean?
country tour.
But
It's true, man.
we got a tour
Bro,
coming.
you have to fucking do it, man. Bro, you know, one of my biggest dream and why I started the music was because I want the people that don't even like speak my language, they can sing my songs, bro.
Yeah,
That shit will be crazy, man. I mean, people vibe with my shit,
That's
but they
how
don't
my
sing
brand.
it.
I don't want
Hold
people
on.
that
Yeah,
must
they
know
don't sing it
know
right
the
now.
language. They ain't
I don't
from
know
here.
if they
What my
just
brand
saw
on
that
with
face
the
I
creep,
made.
the creep well.
I just swallowed a piece of weed. Like it went straight.
Shit.
That
Scooby
bitch caught me
snack.
slipping. I almost threw up. Cause it went straight through. You know when you get that
Bro,
little piece
I will
of
give
weed,
you
it goes
water,
straight
bro.
down.
We're in this coronavirus
Nah,
shit,
my
man.
nigga, I got
you
my
know?
drink right here.
Oh, okay, that's cool, man.
I'm talking about one of my employees. I'm going to let him know I'm going to be
But just keep in mind now, ain't nothing wrong with a manager.
Ain't nothing wrong with a manager.
Listen, it get a lot of stress.
You just gotta know how to deal with a manager,
especially early in your career.
Yeah,
because you gotta learn off somebody.
A lot of managers don't know shit though.
So if most managers,
you gotta know who
done
you
been through a couple
with.
peoples.
Manager or mentor though?
No, manager, the mentor. You kind of got to go off their time. You ain't got time to wait on nobody else. You trying to go now. Okay. So mentor is when you frustrated. You might every now and then you can listen. What you think I should do? And that's what the guys that say this is what I should do. That's the mentor. Yeah. The manager saying, hey, I got a plan. What do you think about this plan right here? They ain't saying what he's saying. What the plan for you and for him to go and proceed to do for you. Yeah. Cause he get his work off of you. So of course he's gonna come with ideas. Every show you do, he make money.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? You want that on your team.
Exactly.
Like what? Next, do another show? Let's go. One more? Let's go. I just went to sleep. Okay, well I'm waking up now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly. And a lot of people aren't willing to grind like that.
And stay humble.
That's the thing.
I kid you not.
A lot of people ask me a lot. They be like, "Oh, bro, let me work with you. Like, let me." And I'll be like, bro, my schedule is hectic. If you can keep up, you can keep up. Let's do it.
Now, let me
I'll work with anybody. If you can keep up, we can both work. But I be, bro, 90% of the time I don't even be texting people back because I be I be forgetting because as soon as somebody texts me, somebody else texts me and I get to somebody else's text. Like preparing all these events and shit like that. I'm thinking right now already of the fucking haunted walk that we doing during October. You know what I'm saying?
It's live. It's
like
lit.
we're in July. I'm thinking of October right now.
Facebook, you'll see videos.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are thinking of next week. I'm thinking of 4 or 3 months from now. You know what I'm saying? Like people can't keep up with my grind.
That's what we do.
And that's why a lot of the time I gotta grind by myself.
No, I'm not as manager. We work together. I'm not a manager. I'm not assistant. We work together. We
yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
And we have to have a strategy. We have to have a strategy. You know, like a plan. Let's keep up with the plan.
You know what I'm saying? We gain off each other. We use each other for the good, and that's what you're supposed to do. You don't want to use me for the bad. Use me for the good because
we can benefit each other.
Exactly.
Because we are growing together. You know, it's not like I'm gonna
want you around me if you don't want to use me.
Facts.
There's no reason why if you're not using me, then why you're there.
And don't take being used as something like
for the good. No, I'm just saying. I say use because it's going through me and then I'm doing it. So it's like you use
that's all business.
Yeah. Of course, I'm gonna gain off the usage. So you can call it what you want to call it. I'm just saying use because a lot of people think that way. Saying
I just say it for the people that don't understand.
Yeah, so I'm just saying it for the less intelligent people.
You're using each other.
Yes, you know what I mean.
But what he mainly means is that everybody has to play their part and he gonna play his.
Exactly. And see, they go part
if you got a team, the
party is answer the phone because it could be business. Excuse me.
So like I was saying, that's the thing about having a team. You feel me? If everybody plays their part, you feel me?
Nah, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. I don't talk about people on my phone like that, though. I don't talk about people on my phone like that.
Never, man. Never.
Only to solicitors.
It's a businessman. Businessman.
No, straight up.
But look, like I was saying, it's like a car. If a tire is not working right on the car, the whole car can't ride. You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
A tire pop,
now,
you ain't riding that whole car, but that was just one tire that popped.
Now
you see what I'm saying? So everything
what if I got a new car
and
it won't pop? Now
That's
guess what?
Analogy. That's a good analogy.
If when they first built that car, when they put a hood on it, could you move it?
No, man.
Okay, what about a door?
Yeah.
You can? How you gonna move it?
You gonna move the car with just the hood and the door? No, you didn't just hear what he said.
I wasn't.
When they're making the car,
when they put a hood on it, just
put a hood. They didn't put no motor, no seats, no nothing.
You put a door. Can you move it?
No.
What about windows?
Yeah, I got what you're saying. Like you have to build your car.
Right.
So you have to build like your crew as an artist.
That's right.
So you can
if you're
blow up
one
that
little
shit.
part of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Now this is the good side of it. It gets good from here. Listen. Guess what? If one of the tires pop, that means one of the members is slacking. That's the member. The tire pop. Oh, what? We can fix him. Let's give him a fix.
That's a good analogy. I like.
Listen, let's give him a fix because something might have went wrong. Right? We want to be there as a team.
Yeah.
But if he keep popping, it's time for a new tire.
Yep. Just like that.
It's time for a new tire. You'll plug a tire a couple times. You got a new one, right?
You got to notice the pattern,
right?
You feel
when
me?
the tire get
you
low,
notice the patterns.
it is
in
what
you're
it
doing.
is.
Be aware of surroundings. Be aware
You
of
can
what
let
people do,
you can
'cause
let
people are
someone
grimy.
make. You feel me? Like you can forgive.
You can take that
or,
to the bank.
Like I said, you can take L's from somebody not doing their thing a couple times. You feel me? You can.
And
hey,
it's funny that you
hey,
say
and
mentor.
then you go and correct it.
'cause
Hey,
that's-
do
that's
this
kinda
like this,
what I
so that
do a
way we
lot.
don't take
So
that
a lot
L
of my
like
younger
that.
peers I
But-
mentor.
You
and
mentor?
Yeah,
but
they come to
then
my shop, you know what I'm saying?
you
I,
end up
I sit down with them, you know what I'm saying? They tell
like
me
seeing
stories
the
or whatever.
pattern
Even with
in that.
my friend, you know what I'm saying?
either
Romeo.
he don't
I've let
care or
those
shit like
situations
that.
because I've been through a lot. I've been down a few roads before to know. Listen, don't go this way right here because you do, you're gonna hit a bump.
Yeah.
I already know because I hit that bump. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
if you don't want to hit the bump, I suggest you go this way.
Mm-hmm.
But guess what?
And it's up
That's
to
up to
me.
you.
Exactly. It's up to me to take that advice
But
and run
normally
with
he's
it.
the type of guy that takes the advice because he can see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I
Exactly.
get
You
where you're coming
need
from.
to
You know what I mean?
take
And that's-
constructive criticism.
Oh yeah, it's not necessarily
You
constructive.
don't need to.
because
you don't
some
need
people
to
can't
do
handle
anything.
it. It's just
But
I'm
you
gonna tell
sometimes
you the way
want
that
to.
you need to be told.
It's better for you to do it, but
But I won't
you
lie
don't
to you.
need
So
to, though.
don't come to me thinking I'm
you don't
gonna
need
get
to because
lot
a lot of
me.
the times, some people might give you advice that might not pertain to you.
Yeah.
And you got to know which advice pertains to you and which one doesn't. And take whatever helps you and whatever doesn't, just move on with it. That doesn't mean that you got to, go against what that person is saying. You can listen to that whole advice because it might help you down the road, but it might not pertain
Man, if
to you in
anybody
that
ever
moment.
need any advice, I'm extending an arm. I'm extending an arm to anybody, olive branch. You can contact me on my personal page. That's Nate Robinson, like the basketball player. Inbox me and test me, and have any questions about something that you don't understand.
Shout out.
Test me, and I give
Hey, you can
some
also
advice,
hit me
and
up. You
only
feel me?
thing I ask in return, let me know the results of the advice. And now keep in mind, when you ask somebody for advice and you're gonna do what they say, if you don't go word for word what they ask you to do, you're not taking their advice.
Mm-hmm.
So if I tell you to go to 1, 2, 3, 4, and you just go to 3 and feel happy and then turn left, that don't mean it's
No,
gonna.
you're
go,
not taking advice,
You're not
man.
taking my advice. You went as far as you thought, and you thought it was good, but you didn't complete the process. So don't come and say it didn't work. No, you didn't. I guarantee you didn't do what I told you to do. I guarantee it, because the end of my path would be rainbows. You know what's the end of rainbow?
Yeah.
Gold.
You
Gold.
gotta see it.
And what? Happiness.
There you go.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
And that's
So
what
you
we
gotta
strive
Lucky
for.
charms, too.
Lucky charms.
exactly. So that's the thing about life. You got to keep your eyes open
You know
for
what?
everything.
It is a
Sometimes advice
leprechaun.
pertains to
I
you.
forgot about the
sometimes-
leprechaun.
Yeah.
It's awareness. It's awareness.
Bro, but
you
I
gotta
think that
listen.
you have to be.
We're
people are
actually running
too-
out of time.
You have
yeah,
to
let's
be.
do it. Yeah.
You have
So
to be.
my bad
oh.
to cut y'all off. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
shit!
My bad for coming late, man.
Shit.
Romeo,
Thank you for
man.
having
You good? You
You
good?
know I'm
Shit,
usually
bro,
on
we
time.
need a
I had
You
to
all
freestyle,
right?
man.
We
You
need a
all right?
freestyle,
Hey,
man.
you know what? I think we got like a minute.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
All right, y'all can each take 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay,
what you want to
Pull
do?
me a beat, bro. A
No, you
lo-fi
gotta
beat.
freestyle. You
Nigga,
don't
do
need no
it,
beat.
do it in
Acapella.
Spanish.
Acapella.
No beat. Go ahead.
Acapella.
What you got?
Let me
Just
get
like
my
that.
time on.
Go ahead.
Yo. Agradecido con todos los hermanos de Estados Unidos. Gracias a Romeo Kush, este hermano, estoy bendecido. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos en esto, siempre nos hemos mantenido. Staying humble in my grind, niño. Tú sabes cómo lo hacemos, yo.
Hey, you can catch me on my Facebook page. Hella young Latina with a white last name. Check out these aesthetics with that amped up brain. It's for the new generation seeking love and fame. But I bet you never seen Teo coming out the block. Old soul, new shoes affiliated with the drop. Does it make your feet dance when the bass go numbs? The affinity right with a chaser, man. You know that it's your body that I'm rocking. I know that you're addicted to the drop. Oh, best believe I take it like a fiend. Hear the sound of the music is the rude awakening. You know that there's no love for the police. I know to bug back at the sound of the peace. Oh, escucho los bambinos del calle. Yo soy el rey, so please tell me who gon' stop me.
Hey.
Uh-oh, I guess it's my turn. I said take me out to the ball.
What?
Hey,
What?
Game.
Show, dog.
Oh, wait.
Take
Take
me
Close the
out
show.
to the ball.
me out
All right.
All right, that's
with
it.
the crowd.
This nigga
All
playing.
right, fuck it. Go ahead.
So this has been the
To be,
motherfucking Kush
to be
session.
continued. How about
We
that?
have
Oh,
had
man.
Coco and motherfucking Mind Coaching
Ah, yeah.
in the
Pleasure.
motherfucking building. We got Creepwear. Y'all make sure y'all go follow everybody on their motherfucking Instagram. Y'all go follow me on my Instagram.
And
My
remember the
name
bathing
is
suit
I
contest.
am-
Y'all come to the pool party.
I am Romeo Kush at Instagram. Pool party. hit me up if y'all want to be there. You know what I'm saying? We got hella people coming through. Hella people coming through.
You know
but,
it is. Yeah,
like I said, you gotta be on the list. I put out 6 slots and them bitches was gone in the first half hour.
Yo, can I say my Instagram really quick?
Go ahead.
My Instagram is coco.ogg. I'm releasing an official video this July 22nd. So check it out.
All right, and go ahead and follow Mayan Culture, MAYAN_culture on Instagram. Culture with a K, by the way. And everybody have a beautiful day. Stay blessed. Fantastic.
Yo. Deuces.